Miami Commissioner Joe Carroyo is facing more legal action. The two businessmen who won a multi-million-dollar verdict in a federal civil trial against Carroyo are now looking to remove him from office. It is New Year's Eve. We've got a cool, chilly change in the air. I've got my sweater. You've got your long sleeves. Yep. And Brandon Orr is here to give us a breakdown of what we can expect to ring in 2024. Costco is cracking down on membership sharing. The company is testing a new system requiring shoppers to scan their membership cards when they enter the store. This replaces shoppers showing their cards to employees when they walk in. Ukraine are reeling today after officials say they believe Russia unleashed its largest air attack yet in the nearly 2-year-long war. More than a dozen are reported dead and at least several dozen hurt. Those numbers are expected to rise. All right, thanks, Jared. Well, it's your one-stop Chicana shop. Very That specializes in honoring our abuelas, our mothers, our culture, and our city. Christina Martinez, owner of Very That, joins me now. I love what you've got going on here.
You're the teacher.
A few more lessons.
Okay.
Yeah. She actually
I've been
has a
working
class
with Bill.
on Thursdays. I'm one of her pupils.
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff, you
Gotta get the arm-hip coordination going.
My son can floss.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Immediately after that incident 3 years ago, police jailed 177 bikers, charging them with organized criminal activity. But get this, there hasn't been a single conviction. Amid concerns of increasing divorce rates after the pandemic, this couple is proving to the world that true love can last a lifetime. As various cities enter phase 2 of reopening, rent moratoriums amid the pandemic are coming to an end. As 2020 elections gear up, voting by mail is capturing headlines. The results are in, and 67% of you said yes. 33% of you said no, but I agree. I think there's so much more we can be doing rather than just scrolling and liking.
That's right.
Take a look at this road. This is the only way to access the island of Matlacha, and so many people are still stuck on the other side. Right now, authorities say the only way to rescue them is through air or boat. Well, it's just the start of nesting season here, and the city of Miami Beach already has 32 of these turtle nests along their shores. You can see they're protected by orange tape, stakes, and even signs. But that didn't stop one woman from messing with them this morning, which led to her arrest. This is a remote island town about 60 or so miles west of the city of Gainesville. And you can see here on Dock Street where we are, there are several bars and businesses and restaurants. But take a look. Most of them are on the Gulf. They're pretty much on the Gulf on this dock. And in this instance, you can see these business owners have chosen to remove these boards so that the water can come through instead of rising up and causing more damage. They're calling this drive Bahama Strong, and the response has really just been overwhelming. Take a look behind me. We've seen people in and out all day dropping off supplies. What we can expect here for this area today is pretty much a prep day. So residents here are gearing up for that potential Category 3 storm, but we are a little bit more inland. So we're expecting about Category 1, Category 2 force winds. We're along the route police say baby Andrew's father took up to Pasco County, but with still no signs of the infant, the clock is ticking for authorities. We are getting a first look at some of the damage here on Cedar Key, and you can see I'm here at the residences at Tres Palmas. Take a look at this building. This bottom part, first floor, just completely wiped out because of that surge. We're being told by residents here that the surge reached about 6 to 7 feet, and you can tell by this damage that indeed was the case here. Just about a year and a half ago, this community was rocked by its own incomprehensible tragedy, and on a day like today, they're left wondering, when will it stop? Lots of stuff going on out here, and I have to say, this is my second year, and I'm so impressed by some of these floats. Lots of fun stuff out here, guys, and I've talked to some people who say they're already prepping their floats for next year. Can you imagine? Visit Papi's Steak on any given night, and you may run into the likes of the Kardashians, Bad Bunny, Drake, and tonight we're getting a look inside. Come on in. This has got to be my favorite part about this home. This 1,500 square foot wide terrace is perfect for dining, lounging, having a cocktail. tanning, maybe watching the boats go by. Really, the list goes on. It feels beachy, bohemian, yet still luxurious in here. This is your live traffic camera right at 75th Street. This backup because of an earlier fatal crash that happened around 2-3 this morning, and unfortunately, they are still working to clear that scene and investigate. So for you, you're going to be stuck in this gridlock, and you want to avoid that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on in that area. I-95 southbound, right at 62nd is where that fatal crash happened. This traffic alert for you all morning long, and it is still in effect. It is still shutting down I-95 northbound right near 595. And as Joseph just mentioned, this is a fatal crash. What once was a beautiful island vacation spot is now ground zero.
I've never seen it like this. You know, a bomb went off.
The island town of Matlacha, about 13 miles from Sanibel, destroyed by Hurricane Ian.
55 years of watching hurricanes come through this area. Pfft, nothing like this.
Kim and Todd McDonough lost everything. Their home wiped away.
Went right through Bert's Bar, and it's behind Bert's Bar in the water.
Take a look at this road. This is the only way to access the island of Matlacha, and so many people are still stuck on the other side. Right now, authorities say the only way to rescue them is through air or boat. The U.S. Coast Guard taking out combat crafts to search for people still stranded.
AC and
Sherry.
Sherry, they're still missing. They haven't been heard from since before the storm.
That we've rescued over 600 people. That number is going to continuously grow, and then it's a more extensive search, and each one of those take a lot of time.
And as this community starts the rebuilding process, there is so much work to do. Officials want to remind people who maybe want to come out here and help that the best thing you can do is stay put. This is still a very dangerous situation. As you can see, down power lines and debris all over the road. So the best thing to do is make sure that you're doing your research and donating monetarily to those verified charitable sites. For now, reporting from Matlacha, Andrea Martinez, Local 10 News.